All right, welcome back, everyone. So by now, you know multiple ways to use your text boxes. You have a good structure to your slide deck. So you're like at level 3 boss. Now we're ready to get a level 4 boss with all this. So we're going to be talking about Google Meet breakout sessions. So if you remember on the PBIS lesson that I had for my staff, I had created a small group talk links. And so when we look at this, I had broke down based on our PLCs groups that we use within our campus. First link that we had here was actually to the meeting link. Second one was a Google Doc to capture the evidence as you're breaking out in the group itself. So what you're going to do to set this up, and this is kind of workaround, I know why a lot of people prefer Zoom over the Google Meets. It's a little bit cumbersome, but again, for the context of our district, we use Google for everything. So it's streamlined, seamless, and it's a little bit more secure because we know that there had been some issues with Zoom. So this is just kind of the best solution to it. So per usual, what you're going to need to do is obviously within your calendar itself, you're going to have to set up a calendar event for your breakout session. So here looking on August 10th, I had already set up a calendar event for the PBIS training that I invited my staff to. Now, again, because I'm pre-recording before I'm actually meeting with the group, I don't have anyone here that's invited in my guest list, but this is where I'd be importing in all the people that are going to be coming over. So this is just labeled, whatever it is. In the case of the PBIS training, it was just that, PBIS training. If it's going to be your September 15th ELAR lesson, label that there. And this would be your initial meeting link that you're going to be sending out with everyone. So as you enter it in, you're going to have the Google Meet link here, and these are the things that you're going to be copying and pasting and sending out. Your initial one, you can just push out to everyone through your classroom or shooting out email. Classroom's probably going to be the easiest thing. But then the little bit kind of trickier planning part, and this again, where it comes back, you have to be prepared well in advance, is you need to have this ironed out beforehand, is creating the additional meeting links for your breakout sessions. So what I ended up doing here, if we click on August 10th, I created a total of 5 breakout sessions, again, one for each of our PLCs. And again, because we're only going to be doing this one time, I didn't assign actually a specific time for them. I just labeled them breakout sessions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as you can see. So click to expand here. Again, I had not added anyone because I was not going to spend the time adding in and sending in the invites, because if you put the invites and save it, then in my case, the teachers, which are my students, are going to get the invites on there, and we don't want them inundated. Same thing with your students. You don't want to send out the invite link beforehand, because here's the problem. You put in the names right here, you click save, and that invite gets sent to them. That meeting link's open. So think about it in the context of a motel resort with a conference center and multiple little breakout rooms. Even if you're not there for your specific meeting or event, that room is still there. Same thing here with the Google Calendar and Google Meets events. As soon as you create this link is up and running, so anyone who has access to it, even if you're not teaching a lesson, can go into that room. So if you put all of your students that you want to assign to this specific breakout group in here, save it, send the invites, they can go in at any point in time, and these links stay active even after you've taught your class, and they can have sidebar conversations that you don't know about. They're not going to be monitored, and that's a no-no, and we don't want to have that. So again, you're only going to be going and copying and pasting and bringing over your links. So as I went through, first step was coming to my calendar, creating the different events I want. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong thing instead of more. So I went through the steps and actually creating a calendar event with the unassigned time for my different breakout groups. And then when I had my specific group, I would literally highlight, right click to copy. I would come over here to my slide deck, and for my first group, I would paste in my link. And I see we're running out of time, and I misclicked. So we'll pick up on the next video on how to get that linked on over.